Hi, this is Chico Resch. You are listening to the Let's Go Devils podcast on the Primetime Radio Network.
Happy Devils Monday. This is the Woo Report. The Woo Report, episode 251. I'm your host, Sam Woo. Coming to you live from the Primetime Radio studios in the bunker. Streaming live on Facebook Live, YouTube Live, Twitter Live, and Twitch on the Let's Go Devils Network. Before we begin, gotta remind you, American Whiskey, November 12th. November 12th. Starting around 4 p.m. Eastern. I'll be arriving American Whiskey, bringing some folks with me, and we're going to have a good time. We're going to absolutely have a great time. Because the one and only Bruce Driver, former Devils captain, Stanley Cup champion, was there really from the beginning when the Devils came in 1982. Bruce Driver will be hanging out with us at American Whiskey on November 12th. Yep, November 12th, before the Devils take on the Arizona Coyotes. That's going to be good. Also joining us, also confirming, the biggest friend of the Let's Go Devils podcast, Chico Resch, will also be with us November 12th at American Whiskey, 51 Edison Place, across the street from Prudential Center, next to Championship Plaza, across the street, actually, from Devil's Den. So if you're going shopping, you got to come over across the street at American Whiskey, starting at 4 p.m. Eastern. We are going to get going at 4 p.m., hanging out. Podcast is around 6 p.m., live, like we normally do, Game Day Live. Scotty at SiriusXM Liquid Metal is filling in for Vinny Parisi, who will be at a wedding that day. So come to American Whiskey, talk some Devils hockey, hang out with Bruce Driver, and also coming by Chico Resch. We'll see if we can get some more. Wouldn't you want that, to hang out with us? Anthony LaPena says happy Devils Monday. Let's see here. We got Big Steve Engel as well. Shane Van Sickle, yes, rest in peace. Peter McNabb, absolutely. Very sad to hear about his passing. He had his, early on growing up, watching the Devils, especially on Sports Channel. Peter McNabb was always on. Too young, age of 70. Passing away from cancer. He was able to come back for a little bit. Got to see the Colorado Avalanche win the Stanley Cup. Kyle says, some good guys there, Sam. Are they going to be chatting on the live? Yes. Look, Bruce Driver's just going to hang out with us. He'll do an interview. Same with Chico Resch. Let me ask you this. Should I get Chico and Bruce on at the same time? And also, Brat Pack. Newly engaged Brat Pack is stopping by as well, bringing his crew to American Whiskey. Bruce Driver and Chico Resch will be live at American Whiskey. Now, how many other podcasts does that, right? You just show up to American Whiskey. You better get there early. 4 p.m. Eastern. I'll be arriving this Saturday at American Whiskey before the Devils take on the Arizona Coyotes on Military Day. Could be one of the greatest days of our lives. Ray Leo will be joining us on Saturday. Now, Beer Baron is still mad at Mikey McLeod. I don't think he's showing up. Shorts Guy's got a hockey game. How convenient, a hockey game, like right then there. He doesn't normally play Saturdays, but his schedule wound up playing on Saturday. So, hey, that means there's more time with me and you guys. And Bruce Driver and Chico Resch. It's going to be a great time, guys. It's going to be chill. It's not like an autograph event where we start pushing people, to the lines and you got to wait in line and all that. Just be cool. We're going to have a great time at American Whiskey. Also, we'll have some Jesper Bratt type theme specials for that night. I'll have more of that at a later in the week, what those specials are. Trying to work out some good beer deals, some good drink specials for you folks with the fine folks at American Whiskey. But wow, this almost sounds like an infomercial. But the title today is Mack Black out with the MCL sprain. So it was his knee. He sees the doctors tomorrow. I'm telling you, all of Plan B's have worked so far for Tom Fitzgerald. Palat goes out, not a problem. Devils rip off 6 straight wins. Now, Mack Black out. That's why you got Vitek Vanecek. Looks like Jonathan Bernier, which take a while, maybe in the mix coming back. So you have both Palat and Mack Black out, and it's almost kind of like, is anybody getting nervous? See, this is how winning solves everything. This Devils team is good. And when they're running on all cylinders, they are scary good. Even though there were times where they got out-hit by their opponents, they're still winning, folks. And that's what makes them very scary right now. Supernova at 68. Sam, did you ever get your hands on one of those Woo Brew tap handles? No, Supernova 68. But I'll tell you this. Maybe we should have our own beer. Hopefully we don't get a cease and desist letter from some people. Stephen Murdoch says, when was our last 7-game streak? I'm going to guess dating back to 2012. I don't know. Good question. I'm not a statistician. Maybe I'll ask Mrs. Wu to give me the stats. When was the last time the Devils went on a 7-game winning streak? Kyle says, I feel like Blackwood is injury prone at this point. Maybe let him walk or put him in a trade. Supernova 68 said I should have one behind me. You know what? I probably should. I actually have a bar down at the bunker. You know, I actually have a bar at the bunker where we do this podcast. Maybe I should do it from the bar one of these days. But I'm definitely going to do it at American Whiskey, 51 Edison Place, across the street from Prudential Center. Again, Bruce Driver and Chico Resch are joining us, bringing our favorites. More bummed out about Palat than Blackwood. not a Blackwood fan. Look, I'm a fan of anybody that's a New Jersey Devil, even Damon Severson, although I would start betting on Severson scoring tomorrow, having something to prove. Got to go to the betstamp.app, put your bets in. I bet you there's a good payout. Matt Jr. says you need to get Nico on the podcast. Yeah, we should. But we need to get permission. Do you realize it's a pain in the butt to get these interviews? They're not easy because you got to go through a process. Even if the player says yes, the team reserves the right to say no. You can't do that. Steve Engel says, I love the fact that it looks like nothing phases Zetterlund. Look of Stone with the face, everything he does. Yeah, we talk about beefalytics. But another thing that we don't talk about is that Jersey attitude of not taking anybody's crap. And for many years, we've been taking everyone's crap, getting crapped on. But right now, the Devils just simply have that mindset that I just don't care what you think. I don't care what the pundits are saying. I don't care about anything but winning. 6 in a row, folks. 10 games ago, you folks wanted Lindy Ruff fired. Boy, has things turned around, haven't they? Going 9-1. 9-1 after going 0-2 with one of your biggest free agent signings this past offseason now on the shelf. Your goaltender, your 1A, or if Mack Black is 1B, is out for a while. You're relying on your other goaltender, Vitek Vanecek. Akir Schmid is up. Lots of things happening. But so far, the Devils have kept on winning. No excuses. The fourth line, bringing the energy. Miles Wood, shaking off that injury. Looking pretty good so far. Looking great. Dawson Mercer, no sophomore slump. Jesper Bratt went on that streak. He was streaking. Although I think that Jesper Bratt, if he wants to get a fatter contract, he's got to shoot the puck more. He's got to shoot the puck more. Because if he shoots the puck, same with Jack Hughes, you're a better playmaker because they defensively, the defenseman will have to respect your shot, which frees up your line mates. Shoot more, and things will get better. But Jack Hughes, I don't think Jack Hughes needs to do anything but just be Jack Hughes. I think it's unrealistic to say that he'll have 50 goals and, 100 assists by the end of the season. But Jack Hughes is doing just fine, folks. It's amazing what the Devils have done in the last 10 games. Calgary's playing tonight against the Islanders. Will they be worn out? I mean, that's a tough schedule. Playing the Devils on Saturday in Calgary, now playing the Islanders, and then have to play the second half of a back-to-back against the New Jersey Devils. And I would expect Calgary wanting to win, but they're going to be a little tired. The Devils need to come out strong in the first period and play a full 60 minutes again. Then Thursday, they play the Ottawa Senators. And then Saturday, as we've been repeating over and over and over, the big event, American Whiskey, starting at 4 p.m. When the podcast starts, Matt Junio is when our guests arrive. We have kind of a floating schedule. I understand a lot of you folks like to get to the ceremony, but it's also a great time at American Whiskey, having Jesper Bratt themed specials. It's going to be great. It's going to be wonderful. It's going to be great. Could the Devils win 9 in a row? They sure hell's got a chance. They've got a chance. The Beefalytics, I'm telling you, Nathan Bastian doing well. Mikey McLeod doing well. Miles Wood doing well. Fabian Zetterlund doing well. The bottom 6 forwards getting it done. The top 6 forwards are getting it done too. Lots of good things going on for your New Jersey Devils. All right, so we got a doubleheader tomorrow. Game Day Live and Devils After Dark. Before and after the Devils take on the Calgary Flames. It should be a good one. Should be a good one. I want to thank all those listening, watching right now. The Woo Report, dropping the podcast at midnight for your morning commute or afternoon. We're going to be putting out more podcasts in the near future. Experimenting, doing things. Maybe we'll come to a city near you. I don't know, but it could happen. Good luck on the Powerball tonight, folks. I think the drawing is tonight. $1.9 billion. You realize you could buy the New Jersey Devils with that type of money? What would be the first thing you would do if you were the owner of the New Jersey Devils? I know what I'd do. Anyway, thank you. Don't forget to rate, review, and subscribe to our YouTube page, to our podcast pages, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts. Oh, my goodness, I won't forget the little people on the way. Yes, if I win the lottery tonight, if it's tonight, I think it's tonight, I won't forget you folks. And I'll be doing the podcast from my castle instead of the bunker. All jokes. Well, this is the Woo Report. Till next time, let's go Devils.